Right. Let's see if we got her. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Oh my god, that screen is terrible. All right. Welcome to My Twisted Lyf of Poetry. I am Poetry. My screen is absolutely horrible. Oh, there we go. Cleared up a little bit. I have no plans or goals tonight. Thank y'all for coming on in. If you feel free, introduce yourself. If you have a channel that you want to promote, go ahead and promote it. Hey, Sass, what's going on? I'm trying to get my dog on camera to. You won't stay focused. Oh, Miss Hogs in the building. How you like your book, Miss Hogs? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Did you end up liking your book? I don't know why it won't stay focused. I look a mess. I'm behind on a lot of stuff that I'm supposed to be doing today. This is like my first, I guess, live stream where I really don't have a freaking topic. I just feel like inviting people in. We're going to try to be out of here and off of here before Queen Sugar come on. I didn't realize. Hey, girl. Hey, Tom. What's going on, boo? You going to drop in and say how Saskia is going back to work. I appreciate you dropping in. Like I said, this is just a random conversation. I wanted it to be a Q&A, but nobody sent me questions. I knew y'all wasn't going to send me questions. Last time I told y'all to send me questions, y'all didn't. And then later on, y'all was like, oh, I would have sent questions. Nobody ever sent me questions. So this is just going to be a random ass Q&A or a random ass conversation. Just to see how y'all doing, what's going on in y'all life, any news that y'all want to chit chat about. Except if you have a channel that you want to promote. Hey, Tina Beth, welcome, girl. I don't know why I can't keep my camera focused. I look fuzzy as hell. Huh. I don't know what setting I got it on that it won't stay focused. But Tina Beth is in the building. So yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get everybody out of here before Queen Sugar start tonight. I am actually not gonna watch Queen Sugar tonight. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. You say your auntie bought the book. Ooh. Don't have your auntie looking at me crazy. But I appreciate it though. I actually may give away another book today. Because I'm really actually trying to get rid of the inventory I have. I only wanted to keep two. One for me, and then, once my daughter get older. So you gonna watch it tomorrow? So yeah, I can't watch Queens. I actually don't like to watch a lot of the shows while they're airing. One, I don't want to see the commercials. I want to go through it straight through. Then I'll be having other stuff to do. Like, I still have to finish watching Handmaid's Tale. I had a goal to get up early this morning, watch Handmaid's Tales, and then do the recap on it. But Handmaid be so heavy, I didn't want to be angry going to work. And I'm like halfway through the episode and I'm already pissed off. So I knew I would have been pissed off going to work. But yeah, Queen Sugar is super slow this season. Everybody told me, well, not everybody, a lot of people was upset. But I was like, I'm not liking where this is going. And the fact that they have a lot of questions and concerns that I had that they brought up last season that they do not seem to be addressing. It's so focused on, hey, Rowdy Chica 59, what's going on, sis? Get to work on time. I be trying to get to work, pissed off and late going to work. That's a bad combination. That's true. Like, I cannot be mad. Y'all see how I be driving. Rob93, welcome. He's new to the channel. If you have not already subscribed to Rob93, go ahead and do so. Rob, there's other channels in here. Ty Bibbins and Sad Scales, they have channels. If you want to support them, go ahead and do so as well. I was going to say I met you through Ty. I didn't meet you through Ty. I met you through Jada Diva's channel. So doing that live stream, I got to stop by his channel because they got a giveaway going on. Hey, Roddy Chica. I love me some Roddy Chica. I don't, she's like my little heart. That's my little sister. I don't know if I'm her auntie or her big sis. I don't know what it is. I call her my little sis. But, yeah. So, yeah, Queen Sugar is super, super slow. And I was like, I still want to know why the heck is there recruiters coming looking for Micah, and Micah got suspended from school for vandalizing the school. Recruiters will be looking at that too, but nobody's addressing the fact that he got kicked out of school, or nobody's addressing that at all. But now he's going over to this new school, and he seems to have fit in too easy for me. We all know that we get a rich kid at our school, somebody at that school is gonna get a rich kid problems. They not just gonna be coming in like, oh my goodness, Michael West in the building. That ain't making sense to me. Oh, the last episode she agreed to let him go to school, so he's in the school now, Tina. It was I mean, I understood a lot of his reasons why he wanted to go. I understood a lot of reasons why she wanted to go, but it just didn't add up to me. It didn't add up to me. The fact that they still have not addressed Remy and Nova with that old extra long, tight squeeze and hug. Yeah, I'm mad about that too. I got some questions that need to be answered with Queen Sugar. I swear, I look a mess. I'm telling y'all, I'm finna be super ghetto as well, because my head is a mess, and I really think I'm about to flat iron my hair on this camera. I won't do a AMSR video like Ty did today, but I might do a hair video and just flat iron the heck out of this mess. But it's hot in St. Louis. It's hot. I've been sweating like crazy. Like, okay, everybody that's in here, I see we got like at least 8 people in the room. I know where majority of everybody is from, but if you go ahead and shout out your city. What's today? And Tina Beth, did I miss your birthday? Your birthday was on the 12th, right? I think I missed Tina Beth's birthday. Berserkaholic, how did you like the recent episode of Handmaid's Tale, and have you seen the trailer for next week's episode? What do you think a Fred's surprise is? I am halfway through Handmaid's Tale. I actually have 22 minutes left to watch of the show. I see they are trying to make us compassionate for Serena Joy, and based off of last week's episode, in the comment sections, a lot of people are feeling a little bit sorry for Serena after she got her ass beat by her husband. I'm not one of them people. This bitch was an oppressor. She ain't gonna never be on my team for me. I don't care how much good she do. I'm always side-eye Serena. So I haven't finished watching the entire episode. I'm up to the point right now where Nick told Luke that June was pregnant. Yeah, I can't feel for the oppressor at all. I can't even feel for the oppressor at all. I'm missing. Okay, so we're gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna do the shout outs. So we got Berserkaholic is here from Denver. We got Rob93 from Naptown. Naptown is Indiana, right? That's right, you are Indiana. You're right there with my people. Miss Hogg is from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I just finished editing a book for a young lady that's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Her name is Shannon Little, and her book is called Giving Birth to HIV. If you ever see that book around town, or if you see some like flyers and stuff going around Miss Hogg, I'm her editor. So let's see. We know that Ty Bivens is down there in Texas, Houston, Texas. Okay, Rob, you was born in Arkansas, and I'm born right here in St. Louis. Netflix. Let's see. Who asked me that question? Somebody asked me about Netflix. You know what? I got my laptop here. I don't know why I'm not looking at the questions on laptop. I said I don't know this show, so let me ask you a question. Poetry, you twerk for us. I would have to move everything and do it. I told you before, Ty, I could only twerk with one booty cheek. And Tina's up in the NYC. So I missed the question. Thank you for appreciating the reviews. Somebody in here asked me what was I watching on Netflix. Right now on Netflix, I'm watching a show called 3%. It's a Brazilian dystopian future type of show. It reminds me of Hunger Games. Now, season 1, I was super excited for 3%. So I was really waiting for it to come back. It took a two-year break before it came back. And season 2 is not as good, but yeah. You see why Jaded loves me. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. So yeah, season 2 is not as good, but it's still got a lot of twists. They are killing off a lot of the characters from season 1, and the way they are doing it is just flooring me. I'm about to start watching uh Rain. OG Purple Johnson recommended Rain to me, and it sounds like some stuff that I would like. It's like the world finna be fucked up by rain. I am allergic to rain myself. Like if I stand out in the rain, I will break out in hives. I'll start itching. The only time it doesn't happen is when I'm in the Caribbean. So I'm very interested to see. Just as Hendrix, hey, I have some reason cannot find your channel. So I'm glad you in the stream today. I swear I was looking for you in my subscription list and I couldn't find you. And I'm like, I know I'm subscribed to her. I'm so glad that I could. Hey girl, hey. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna start watching the rain. Fernando, not Fernando. Yeah, is it Fernando? Fernando Rivera had recommended, hey, Miss Black Gold, what's going on? My sister and I watched a cruise recap. It's like our vacation. Girl, that cruise was something else. And I just found out that my disc, where a lot of my footage is on, my media card, is corrupted. So I can't get to a lot of the stuff. And I'm like so heartbroken. Ozark is good. I heard that was good. I might have to check that out as well. But I started watching the OA. Fernando Rivera had recommended that to me. That was so damn weird that I think I like the show. This girl wakes up in the middle of in the hospital. She don't know who she is. She got all these scars and stuff on the back of her back. But she seemed to be talking to an alien life to me. That's what I'm picking up from her. And but she come back, she could see, and she used to be blind. So hey boo, hey Phone Jones, hey girl, hey. Phone Jones is the building. If you haven't checked out her channel, if you haven't checked out Just Us Hamburg channel, y'all stop by and check them out. Phone Jones also has Body and Buttercream, so she has her own business, Body Loving Butters. Check her out for that. Ty Bibbins just started her own store on Poshmark. It's an app, right? And the store is called Becky's Boutique 1. Thank you for answering my question. I look forward to your review with love, character predictions. What would you like to see? June escapes. I got to head to work, but please have a good night. I will definitely give you some character predictions for what I like to see. Big Tender, thank you for coming by. I've never seen your name before, so I appreciate you being here. Big Tender, where are you from? What city are you from? Orange is the New Black comeback. Orange is the New Black is coming back on. I remember seeing a preview for it, but I stopped watching that show season 3. Hey, Cat Harlem, hey girl, hey. My St. Louis homie right there. Oh, you from Bloomington, Indiana. So we got 2 Indiana people. We know Bloomington is not, Bloomington and Indianapolis not the same, but still. Cat Harlem, I know she from St. Louis. She just down the street. It's my cousin. Y'all just didn't know that. No, actually, I've never met her before. But Keena and we just left from seeing Ocean's 8. I thought that was a really, really good movie. We missed the first 10 minutes of it. And before I go there, I live in where IU football at. Okay, that's what's up. Phone Jones went to go see Hereditary. Right. And I'm not a scary movie person. So my girl gonna tell me that Hereditary was kind of mysterious and let you jump a few times. But SG, Phone Jones' husband, told me this is scary. She trying to trick me to go see this scary movie. I see you, Phone. I see you, Phone. Yeah, Ocean's 8, I thought was pretty good. I want to go back to catch the beginning. Keena's in the building.
Kate Blanchett saved my life, y'all.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, she looks so good.
Sense 8 finale just came out on Netflix. I haven't started watching Sense 8. When it does pop up in my recommended feed though. Like Netflix tell me to watch the 100. I love the 100, but I have not caught the last season. I used to watch Continuum. I wish they would have kept that going, but it stopped at the 4th season. Ty says, hi, pretty girl.
Hello.
I don't know who Ty talking to you, but I think she mean you, but she used her adjective wrong. She was pretty. So,
Y'all see this abuse.
But yeah, Kate Blanchett had on this powder blue tuxedo suit. Baby, she was looking good. I was like, whoa.
We love a queen.
You say, talking about a girl, Incredibles, June 15th. We in there. Trust me, just us hamburgers. We are so waiting on the Incredibles. Oh my God. We've been waiting how many years?
12.
12 years for the Incredibles.
I'm 20, y'all.
And Junior still ain't grown up. I'm waiting on the Incredibles. I'm waiting on the Incredibles. I actually am interested in seeing Superfly.
That dude look good too.
You wait on Jurassic World?
Ooh, Chris Pratt look good too.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh!
Jeff Goldblum is an odd beauty for me. Ty, you just seen Black Panther. Well, welcome to Wakanda, girl.
I mean,
Wakanda forever.
hello.
Hey, SG.
Why am I so thirsty?
I don't know, you're real thirsty. SG in the building. Stop by SG's channel as well. SG. I never completed my push-ups like I was supposed to. I pumped out 12 on that first day. Pam, pam, pam.
Chris Pratt left his wife for me.
Day 2, I couldn't feel my damn arms. So I got about 3 push-ups in. Man, no, I got 2 push-ups in. And day 3, I couldn't get past 4. So I was like, shh, I can't even do it. I don't like that lace front wig he got on Superfly. Is it a lace front? I gotta look at it more thoroughly. That's a lace front. I thought he just did like Young Jock did with that fresh perm, man. I'm gonna get my push-ups in because I actually, one of my bucket list items, did I tell you that already? I actually want to join a fitness competition. Not a bodybuilder, but one where I get my body toned back up and see if I could I don't know how they do with short women though, because I'm only 5 feet tall. And every girl I know that's entered in that contest is like 5'8" or taller. So I don't know. But I think that I could, once I get myself back in shape, the body that I used to have, if I get myself back into that shape, bam. I'm being in a fitness competition. Be like, y'all gonna see me up here on YouTube, be like, who is that girl? I ain't trying to see a remake of that. You talking about Superfly? Is Superfly the guy from Grownish? I don't watch Grownish, so I would not know. You know, the conch processors stopped with the Temptations movie, Justice Hamburg. Okay, Justice Hamburg, I'm not sure what you mean by that. You know, the conch processors stopped with the Temptations movie. Oh, you're talking about the hair. Is that what that's called, the conch? Oh, I thought it was a blowout. I want to see Superfly. I do. And I wasn't too into the original Superfly. I just like the gangster mentality that this show is about to bring. You want to squeeze in here? Because your face is like cut off. Oh, come on through.
I was watching the stream anyway, so I'm just kind of...
See, I invited Keena to the stream, and then she gonna abandon us for a gaming stream.
Well, they just started, and I didn't know it was happening. So.
I don't know why it keep getting fuzzy. See, the original was in your library. I don't remember the original. I just remember how he looked. And yeah, so I wanted to see where they're gonna take this Superfly. And the fact that I don't remember the original probably would, help me out. But yeah, so Superfly I'm probably gonna go see. The Incredibles I am definitely waiting on.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible is coming out.
Equalizer 2.
Oh yeah, Equalizer 2 with Denzel.
I'll go see Deadpool again.
Shooting and drugs for Superfly. Is it about drugs? Mm-hmm. Is it? Okay. I stopped watching that stuff after Sugar Hill and Blue Hill Avenue. That stuff went out with the Nino Brown era for me. You know what? It did kind of go out with the Nino Brown era, but I'm glad that somebody bringing it back. At least once. We just need a good old gangster ass movie. We got Power, but Power going down. It's a TV show, but it's kind of going downhill for me there. What else I want to see? So yeah, EQ. Mission Impossible looks so good. I mean, say Sammy and Rocco whining. Bye, Sammy and Rocco. Go ahead, go outside. I'm gonna be here at least until 8:45, so y'all can get off here and go watch the Queen Sugars if y'all want to watch it. And I still gotta finish Handmaid's Tale and get that recap up tonight. Like my Handmaid's Tale, people be on it. They be like, look here, where the video at? I'm surprised Samara Starr ain't came in here and was like, I know you ain't doing a live and you ain't got that recap up, but yeah, that's a good show. So yeah, but Ocean's 8, if I could just talk to y'all about that for a minute without telling y'all how the movie went. Ocean's 8 had me thinking about being a criminal again. That movie, they did some of the most dope stuff to me. I was like, see, I could have been a criminal. Say maybe I'm a bit biased after seeing that lace front. uh, yeah, I heard they're supposed to do a new Bad Boys. I saw that come out too. I ain't sure if I want a new Bad Boys. I don't know. Girl, yes, see, Tina Better, you picked up on that. Because on the way home from the movie, myself, my mama, and then I come to find out that my daughter done did some dirt herself that I didn't know about. I'm like, who am I raising? But yeah, there was some, I mean, truth be told, when I was doing dirt, I thought I was living a much better life financially. Then I try to turn over a good leaf and try to start doing good. And I've been struggling financially ever since. I've been a little bit happier as a person mentally because I ain't got a lot of stress as far as that life is on my back. And say Tina says all they are do is remaking. They keep remaking. I do wish they would stop with the remakes though. All right, Mrs. Black Gold, thank you for stopping in. Oh, So You Think You Can Dance is on. Hey, I love that show. I don't know. I like the Smith stuff they're coming out with, like Red Table Talk. That needs to be an actual show. I have not watched the Red Table Talk. I don't even know what it comes on. Is it on Facebook only? Because I only see people talking about it on Facebook. So I'm not too much into the Smith family. But I know I've liked some conversations that I've seen Jada have. But yeah, I might have to watch it. I might have to get into it a little bit because I've been hearing nothing but good things about it though. Um, mm, okay, I might have to check that out. I'm gonna take some of y'all recommendations. Dwayne Johnson and Skyscraper. What is Skyscraper? SG? I don't think I need that. Do you need a Facebook account to watch it? Probably. Usually, if it's on a channel, you might have to have a Facebook account to watch it. We shall see. We shall see. Kena, like for real, bring me a comb. Bring me a comb, please. Okay. Is okay? So is the Red Table Talk just conversations about what's going on in their family dynamic? Check the trailer. Looks real good. All right, SG. Hey, Kena, you heard of Skyscraper? The Rock's supposed to be in it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Demi Lovato song.
She said she thought I was talking about the Demi Lovato song.
Anyway, Kate Blanchett is amazing, y'all. Go see the movie. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, they're going to put it on YouTube. So the Red Table Talk is going to be on YouTube as well. That's what's up. So yeah, I'll probably check it out. I think Alto Nero has some videos on Table Talk about it. Is Alto Nero a channel? Justice Hamburgs? What a channel. So, yeah. I was gonna, it seems very serious, the Red Table Talk. Yeah, I was just confused about, okay, it's a channel, thank you. I was confused about whether or not it was about just their lives and things that they experienced, or they were making some type of connection to us as a black race and things that we are having to deal with. I know I was going to speak on the suicide that Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain, we all know everybody they committed suicide within the last week. And I was watching a lot of people's videos here on YouTube about that particular those deaths, and the comment section is what really pissed me off. I always say I should stop reading people's comments in the comment section. It kind of really pissed me off. Real world topics, and it involves every race. They just have a great group on Facebook. Justice Hamburgs. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check that out. One of the things that I experienced with the suicide, I had posted on Facebook the suicide prevention or the suicide awareness phone number, and a sister came to me and told me that I should not be promoting the number because if people who wanted to commit suicide wanted help, then they would look for the number themselves. And then another person came back and told me that by me putting it up here, it's like telling them go get help when they really don't want it. So it went to like a long discussion. Y'all know when I get upset, I start cussing people out. So I had to remove myself from the conversation. But I noticed that a lot of the people that I watch on YouTube, their basic opinion about both of their suicides was that the people who committed suicide was just very selfish. Um, that they Red Table Talk Day One, they talk about what they know or learn. Day two, the viewers submit questions. Okay. Oh shit. Got my flat iron on. I'm taking off the flat iron my hair. So yeah, they basically was talking about how selfish people who commit suicide were. And if they just believed in God and had faith in God themselves, then they would have taken their own life. And I think that's very irresponsible for us as a people. One, hey, Happy Lux, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I appreciate you being here. I know I seen your name around somewhere though. Why did I see Happy Lux in it? Have I met you on another channel? Or maybe I just own your channel and didn't realize it. So, while you are here, if there's other people in here that has channels, check out those channels. If you like their content, go ahead and support them. Watch a video, thumbs it up. We're all about support here. If you got a channel that you have, you can go ahead and promote yourself. I have no problem doing that. I told you I'm finna press and flat iron my hair while I'm on camera. I'm finna be super ghetto. Um, but yeah, a lot of these people are saying that, you know, they're selfish because they didn't think about their families. They didn't think about um, all the people that they left behind. And my thought on that is, how fucking selfish are you to assume that this person should have lived their lives for everybody else? You want them to consider what everybody else is going through and how it's going to make everybody else feel. But at some point, the person who committed suicide must have felt that nobody was there for them in that way. And that could be one of the reasons why they took their own lives. So you wanted them to be selfless, but they may not have felt that they people were being selfless to them, and could be a reason why they took their lives. Hey Ty, welcome back. To the people that I've seen that says that they needed to just pray and believe in God and they wouldn't have taken their own lives. First of all, let me see how I can say this. Sometimes people just get tired. Sometimes people just get tired. And just because that person chose to deal with their stresses by taking their own lives, it does not mean, for me, it doesn't mean that they were being selfish. It doesn't mean that they were being a coward. They could have already assessed and determined in their own minds that they were making the best choice for them. They could have very well had a talk with their own God and felt that that was the best thing that they had coming through it. You said, Justice Hammer says, I remember there were times when I was going through and suffered from depression and anxiety, and I wanted to end it, but I didn't because who would take care of my kids? And Cat Harlem said there's too many reasons why people commit suicide. There are too many reasons why people commit suicide. And like Justice Hamburg, just like you, I'm a person that deals with PTSD, bipolar disorder, and manic depression. And there's a lot of people cope with things a lot of different ways. So like you have some of the same categorized illnesses that I deal with, but we still are going to deal with them the same way. You may have decided to go the medicated route. I choose not to do so. You have considered, you said at once upon a time, taking your own life. I've never considered it because one, I'm scared of death. So we may have like the same illness, but we still deal with them in a different way. And just because I deal with them in a way that is different than what you may deal with them, I think it's so irresponsible as us as a people to place judgment, especially after they dead. You wasn't that concerned about them once they was here. Meditation, venting about helped me. Meditation helps me a lot. And they say the stigma needs to end. One thing, Tina Beth, that I was thinking, and I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me. I do not always associate mental illness with people who want to commit suicide. Um, because sometimes people are just dealing with life. And just because they have a struggle to deal and cope with things that are going on in everyday life, like I was just saying, everybody deals with things a certain way. Just because they have a struggle with it does not make them mentally unbalanced. And but a lot of times people are quick to say, well, they have mental issues and that's why they killed themselves. In Kate Spade's case, when I was reviewing it, so your situation, just as Amber says, my situation started early in life, and the people who contribute to my issues, I want them to hear my pain. Life happens, especially in today's time, and sometimes, like you say, you could wake up one day and just feel like this is it, this is it, and you can be depressed and sad and not okay about something, and not be mentally disabled. You not necessarily be suffering from depression to be depressed, if y'all can understand what I'm saying. I could be depressed. I could wake up today and be just not feeling my best. I'm down, but that does not mean that I'm suffering from the condition itself as a whole. I'm not going through in and out of everyday life in that state of mind. Sometimes shit is just over fucking whelming. It could be the loss of a loved one. It could be the loss of a job. Anything could set you off where you feel like you just can't handle it no more. You can't take it no more. And the best thing for you is to separate yourself from this world. Whether you have, I know people like to, a lot of people, it's, okay. When you have children involved, you expect as a parent, or you expect for a parent to be considerate. Hey, Kay and Cromwell, welcome to the room. You expect people to be considerate of the fact that they have children, like what's going to happen to my kids, what's going to happen to my kids. And I'm not going to say that it's selfish to consider yourselves. Justice Hamburg says, I'm not afraid of death. I just worry about what my kids would go through. I'm personally scared of death. I think I talked about this before in like a tag video. I am one of the people who just does not want to die. Like, if I have part of my depression and my anxiety, because I'm not gonna talk about this too long because it may happen on camera, is when I think about death too long, I will go into a literal panic attack. The idea of me not being in this world freaks me the fuck. Woo, you hear my voice? It freaks me the hell out to think that I'm not going to exist. So, which is kind of like, and I hate for people to come tell me, well, you just need to believe and trust in God. If you had a better connection with God, that you wouldn't feel that way. Fuck you, bump you. It's basically what I'm saying. Because for me and mine, I think I have comfort in advice in death, even if you don't believe in heaven. I honestly think that for me, and this is for me, that everybody God ain't the same. I refuse to believe that I'm praying to God and somebody else is praying to God, and we both praying for we're both praying about the same thing but want different results, and then one wins or the other, because both of them ain't gonna get it in the end. So I think that for me, I take religion out of my connection with God, and I lean more to a spiritual connection and what I feel within me, because I believe I have a God within me. But I don't find no comfort in death at all. We're focusing on your legacy help. I don't know if that would help, because one, I'm not even sure what my true legacy is. I try so many different things, and I get to a point where I start to doubt. I have doubt in my success. So I don't never reach that mountaintop as far as a legacy goal is concerned. Hydro Kicking. First of all, welcome to the room, Hydro Kicking. You said the truth is, if you think of a loved one you lost, you would absolutely be wherever they are now. Your fate is to end up in the same place or state they are. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Hydro Kicking, because just because I love someone does not mean that they live the life that would grant them forever happiness to me. Especially if I'm using my bias to judge how they live their lives, because just because I love them don't mean that they was a good person. Um, so I would have to disagree with you on that. I could think about loved ones, and um, yeah, it doesn't make me want to go be with them. I honestly, I miss them. I don't want to go be with them. I love my life here on earth. I'm one of them people that if they came up with a way to freeze my ass until they cure death, I'm gonna sign up for it. I'm just that person. I don't want to die at all, ever. Go find your laptop charger. You say IB. Uh, were you gonna finish something on that? Was there something more to IB? How are things going with your book? Cat Harlem. Let's see, girl. I went to no problem. I went to You said I'm sorry. Oh, you hit the button. No problem. I and went with a different printer because I wanted to do more mass distribution, and I want to learn how to um, become a publisher for other people. So I went a different route than going through Amazon this time, and I am learning the hard way, so to speak, because I don't know of anybody that has successfully um, done a publishing company. And so I'm kind of like winging it, trying to figure out all the nooks and crannies. Um, and yeah, so the books ain't came out yet, but this is June, what, June 13th? Tina Beth, you didn't tell me, did we miss your birthday already? Because I thought your birthday was June 12th. But this is June 13th. Hopefully I'm gonna have both of these books. I have two books that I'm working on that's gonna be out hopefully by the end of this month. I keep pushing it back and keep pushing it back. One book, oh my god, it keeps. Have you spoken to Brenda Hampton? She's local. I have not spoken to Brenda Hampton. um do you know of a company that she has, and maybe I could track her down? I'd say I know a lot of people who self-publish books. I don't want to be a self-publisher. I want to be like Random House. I want to actually have the conglomerate where people come to me and I could publish people worldwide. I don't want it to be a local store, local independent. That's what I'm saying. When I say I don't have a mentor in order for me to get that, that's what I don't have. As far as self-publishing, I could self-publish like the back of my hand. Um, but yeah, if you got any information on Brenda Hampton and you know that she has knowledge on how to actually get a publishing company going, I would love to contact her. Where are you traveling to next, Poetry? I am traveling to, if I learn how to read and write when you publish my book. Alright, Ty, I got you. If you learn how to read and write, I got you. We're going to start with editing first. Then we're going to get your work put out. You're a great storyteller. So yeah, I can imagine the type of topics you would come up with. Let's see. This is June 13th. The next place I'm traveling is to Arizona. I want to move to Arizona. I want to get out of St. Louis. I just need a change of pace. My dream car is a Ford Blue convertible. I type red. I type random. My dream car is a Maserati. I like Maserati, but I would settle for a Tesla if I can't get my Maserati. And I want a Maserati that's all electric. Hey, Keisha Charmaine, welcome, welcome, welcome. We just here having random conversations and random talk. Just anybody can shoot the shit and shoot out questions. If you got a channel, which I know Keisha Charmaine do, she is a natural hair care guru, as well as she has a book out on Amazon as well that I own. Well, I bought it for my mama. And so yeah, check each other's channels out. Ty Bivens, Keisha Charmaine was one of the natural haircut sisters that I wanted you to hook up with, as far as brown skin sisters doing natural beauty. Keisha Charmaine, Ty Bivens, me Ty. She is doing a series on colorism, and she was trying to get stories from different brown skinned women to give their experiences on colorism, because we normally hear from like a lot of sisters who are on the darker side of the melanin or on the lighter side of the melanin. They always have a conversation, but people in the middle of the spectrum, we don't have a lot of talk. So you thought her name was familiar? Yes, Keisha Charmaine is I love her. My tablet case is slowly chipping away. I gotta make a new one before I have the tape. Oh, That's some random conversation. You see, I'm trying to flat iron my hair in the process in the middle of this doggone thing. But I need some I need another comb so I can do like a real silk press on it. Um but yeah, so I'm going to Phoenix because I want to move. I want to get out of St. Louis. I only moved back to St. Louis because my godmother was passing away and I wanted to help take care of her. And somehow, oh, it ain't no somehow, I got pregnant with my daughter. So then I wanted to make sure that I didn't take my daughter away from her father. So I didn't leave St. Louis. And then I started, hey, movies, is it Movies FN? You was looking at Phoenix. I'm looking at Phoenix area as well. I hear that the housing is reasonable, and I also found out that if you are going to build a house in Arizona, you can. They will give you the land in some other areas. You don't even have to acquire the land. That's all you got to do is put the property on there. Um, you said after you was discharged, you should have kept it pushing. I missed something. Let me go back. You say for the resorts in Phoenix. My uncle lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to Phoenix July 5th. So while instead of me going to LA this year, I'm going down to Phoenix and I'm gonna check out everything. And I actually am staying in a resort. Y'all know I was doing travel stuff. Movies FN. Where do you think Handmaid's Tale is going this season? How will it end? I'm gonna get back to that question in a minute. Okay, in Cromwell, you live 45 minutes from St. Louis. You on the east side? You in the east? You on the boogie? Where you at? For 45 minutes from St. Louis. You lived in Yuma, Arizona when you was in the Corps. You was in the Marine Corps too? See, me and Kat, we got so many things in common, girl. I did the Marine Corps too. That was, hey, turn up, hey, devil dog. So you was looking in the movie in the Tempe, but you stopped. So yeah, I just wanted something different from St. Louis. Y'all know I talked to psychics. My psychic told me I should be back on the West Coast, and that would help my business boom. Because also I'm trying to get my book into at least one of my books. I want to get that produced as a movie. So I think I want to have those connections as well. Yeah. Ooh, right down dog. Turn up. Yesterday was Ladies Veterans Day. I shout out to all the women veterans. So turn up. I did not know you was in the Marine Corps as well. I'm gonna go totally off topic. Oh, Cat Harlem. When did you get out when did you go in the Marine Corps? I'm up to the right of St. Louis. Sorry, I don't really know my directions. Okay, where are you? Up in 45 minutes from St. Louis. I'm trying to put in my head. You say you up to the right. That means you are in Illinois. 45 minutes away. You're not Peoria. That's too far. 1990 to 96. I was just coming into the military in 92. Yesterday was your dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Daddy. Happy birthday, Daddy. Happy birthday. All right, shout out to Ty's dad. I really don't want to say because some pedophile might be watching and not chatting. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. I'm one of them motherfuckers that will cut your ass, so I don't give a doggone if you see me on YouTube. I rep the 314 STL all day long, even though I'm trying to move. But back to Movies FN question. For Handmaid's Tale, where do I think it's gonna go? I am not sure. Well, this particular season, it appears to me that they are trying to turn the tide on Serena Joy. They are trying to make us find some comfort in her new awakening. I noticed that a lot of people in my comment section keep forgetting that Gilead exists because of Serena Joy. And she has helped her husband rape women. She's beaten women. She orchestrated the whole let's snatch a woman so we can impregnate them against their will idea. So now that she done got her ass whooped by her husband, they expect us as the viewers to feel sympathy for her because now she's getting a little moral compass about herself. I don't give a fuck. I can't stand her and I will never be on her side. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Ashley B. Welcome in. So I think that's what the whole purpose of this point right now is to build that, give us some type of faith in Serena Joy that she has turned around and made full circle. She could help June get out, she can go back and find June mama, help her get out. I still would not give a damn about Serena Joy. I also think that because, like I said, I just got to the point where Nick is had just told Luke that June is pregnant, and he's going to go back to June with that message from Luke. I think that that's going to give her a new burst of hope, and I think that Nick is going to back away. Thank you, Ty, for telling people to thumbs up my stream. I think that Nick is going to back away. I don't want us to feel sympathy for her. She's terrible. How long can Handmaid's Tale last? It's been renewed for season 3. Season 1 was the book. So the book is done. So everything that's coming up now is all new material. And the author, Margaret Atwood, she is actually a consultant on the show, and she's helping along with the writers. So I think they have a great opportunity to expand this. I do need my handmaids to really start getting some for real fight back to the point that we take some wins. Like when I'm gonna call her Lily instead of Glenn. When Lily blew up that damn building, it just brought me so much damn joy. The fact that a lot of those commanders didn't die hurt my soul. But I thought that that would have been like a momentous moment to keep the movement moving forward. There should have been some other actions with other handmaids, just straight coming in and breaking it out. I gotta go. I might be back. Possible, not hard to say, but I'm not going yet. Thank you, Kay and Cromwell, for coming in. What do you think about work abroad Americans being forced back to the U.S.? Some say it's a reaction from our U.S. government. Okay, and that is Justice Hambricks. Cat Harlem say, what do you think would be the fate of Micah on Queen Sugar? Okay, so I'm going to do Queen Sugar first. I think Micah is about to slip into more of proactive season as far as being a junior Nova. He's going to try to be more of a revolutionary because Micah is trying to find his place in the black community. He think he's been so disconnected from who he is as a person, and being here in New Orleans is giving him a sense of blackness, a sense of pride. So I think that he's going to become more of a rebel, more rebellious. If he turns into like a Jesse Williams, I would be surprised. But I think he's going to be more rebellious, especially hanging around this new group of kids. I want to live in England or Asia. I used to live in Asia. I used to live in Tokyo, Japan. It's very different from when I lived there 20 years ago. It actually has become more racist than it has ever been. But as far as Justice Hambricks asked about America, what do I think about the work abroad Americans being forced to come back home? I actually didn't even know anything about it. So I'm not sure if... I do think this about, without knowing exactly what's really going on about it, it is a very direct effect of. I lived in Mount Fuji. Hey, I was in Okinawa for a week. I think it is a very direct effect as far as our government is concerned. Yet at the same time, even though Americans are being pushed back here into the United States to find work, we as America are not sending or not pulling back our jobs from these other countries, because it's a big tax break to have to go put MasterCard over in India and employ, Indian citizens for $2 an hour, then pay United States America. You lived in Vietnam for 5 months. Oh, that's cool. Huh, that's interesting. I would never thought of Vietnam as a place that I would want to move on purpose. But like I said, I did live in Japan. So yeah, the people coming, the ones being forced to come back and not work and not have their visas renewed, I think that is a direct effect of this here government. And I really don't think that our Commander Zero really care, for real. It's all about furthering his goals that he ain't even sure what goal he has, for real. Let's see. And Ty Bibbins asked, what do I think is going to happen on season 3 of Underground? Oh my God, let me tell you. Since we know right now, Underground is in the hiatus and we don't know if it's going to ever come back. But I'm thinking at this point, Noah has found where Rosalie is at. Kato is giving her the blues. Because he giving her the blues, but Noah got that baby. He ain't sure if he should risk going after Rosalie or take care of that baby. And Harriet Tubman, she's still all about, moving on to the underground. So she's having, they headbutting her and Noah about that, whether or not he should go out there and save Rosalie or not, or whether he should just take her that baby and chuck up his losses. Because he was still mad at her. He was still very mad at her for not even telling him about the baby. He hadn't really got over that. So yeah, that's what I think was gonna happen on Underground. James, the little boy, I want James to toughen up, and I do think that I can't. Oh my God, I can't think of the guy who was hunting him down. I can't remember his name now, but he out there with Mama. I do think that they was gonna try to make a love connection, which, like I said, when you've been my oppressor for all this time, I don't care how much you help me. I can give a fuck about you. So, but yeah, it seems like she was trying to feel a little bit. Elliot, yes, that's his name. Yeah, they was trying to make Elliot to be out like a good guy too. I can't believe you entertaining my question. Yes. Okay. So tell you what, it's my time. See if you can figure out where I am. It's 8:35. It's 8:35. Wait a minute. What time is it now? I don't know what time it is. Let me check my little thing. It is 7:35 here. You an hour away from me. You said 45 minutes from St. Louis? I don't know where the heck you at. Uno wanted Ernestine and Elliot to fall in love too. No, sir. No, ma'am. Pam. Christopher Milani. Yes. Would you have hamburger or pizza? Would I rather have hamburger or pizza? I would rather have pizza anytime. I love cheese. I love sauces, especially marinara or spaghetti type sauces. I just absolutely love it. So I would prefer to have pizza over a hamburger. Elizabeth killing everybody to get her friend Georgia back. I do think that if Underground was still on, Elizabeth will be killing up everybody. Elizabeth went gangster. I think her and Harriet was gonna hook up, and they was gonna go just straight gangster with it. But now that Kato and the new fake, is it Peggy? I can't think of her damn Patty. Now the Kato and the fake Patty, I don't know. Elizabeth was about it. All I know is that Channel News 4 comes on CBS at 10 p.m. We got CBS on Channel 4 as well, so I don't know where you at. You say like an hour away. Champaign, Illinois, Edwardsville. It took me 45 minutes to drive to Carbondale. So maybe you up in Carbondale. You in college up in Carbondale somewhere? It took me 45 minutes to go to Carbondale. If you could meet anyone in the world, who would you meet? Are you talking dead or alive? Anyone in the world that I could meet. Alive? I don't even know if I should say this on camera. Tom Felton, yes, my crush. Anybody that I could meet in the world. I think the people that I would want to meet, I think they all dead. I would have loved to have met Prince. I would have loved to have met Prince. Just to sit down and have a conversation with him. But as far as alive, I don't know. Other than my fellow YouTubers, Ty Bivens. I swear I want to meet Ty. I wouldn't mind meeting Tita Beth. I wouldn't mind meeting Kat Harlow. I'm for real. I just like just regular everyday people. I'm not really fascinated with a lot of celebrities or famous people, only because I've had a lifetime of experience actually meeting people that were already famous and celebrities. My family, they were very into the music industry. And as far as my city is concerned, like the celebrities that came from my city, damn near everybody know who they are. If you were to meet a dead person, you would go for Alan Rickman, K.N. Cromwell. We can meet for lunch at Cheesecake Factory. I get off work every day at 12:30. So if you tell me where to meet you, I will meet you at Cheesecake Factory. I will sure do it. What is my favorite movie? My favorite movie. Eat, Pray, Love. Malcolm X is your favorite movie, A. Ashby? Eat, Pray, Love is my favorite movie. Because it's like my go-to movie. If I'm feeling down, I can go watch that and feel good about love. I like the poetry and the words in the movie. I just like the journey that she decided to take just to quit her job. Said, let me take Rocco and them out again. Uno said, it's deer out there. Oh my goodness, they gonna catch us some deer for the night. That's right, you vegetarian. You better not eat them deers. Um, so yeah, Eat, Pray, Love is probably my favorite movie. You say Harry Potter is your favorite movie, Kane Cromwell? Um, yeah. I mean, like right now in my DVD player, I think they did away with that scary commander too soon. I thought he could have brought a lot of dynamic to the show. I would love to see more of the perspective of the commanders and defecting wives. My favorite movie is Purple Rain. Prince is my first musical crush, and Karina, that's Cat Harlem, and Karina is Justice Hamburgs. The Commander Cushing on The Handmaid's Tale, I think he's gonna make a comeback. Or I was hoping he was gonna make a comeback. I wanted him to be Thorn in Serena Joy and Fred Waterford's side. So yeah, I do agree. I think they got rid of him too fast. Um, I don't remember Karina. Purple Rain is it's in my top 5 of favorite movies. I could watch that movie over and over again with all the bad acting. The Five Heartbeats, Ty, is also in my top 5 of favorite movies. And actually, the Temptation movie, I could put them on repeat and watch them over and over again without fail. And then my other movie, which like I said, my top 5 is this movie called The Holiday. Again, I just love the poetry in the movie. Oh my God, Ty, you have not seen Purple Rain. We're gonna have to renew our friendship contract, and I'm gonna have to think about these. Are most of these rated R? Purple Rain is rated R. You're only 10 years old and you love your channel. Thank you, Demaria Riley. I appreciate it. Well, I'm glad I'm not cussing right now. Five Heartbeats, I think you could watch. And Kay and Cromwell, you 12. Oh my goodness, I got the babysitter. Hey. So that's right. You don't tell us where you live. You don't. No, we don't. No wonder. Whoopi Goldberg and the little girl who mama died. She was the maid. Oh God, Jennifer Lewis in it. Whoopi Goldberg. It's not. I was going to say Seraphina Hart. That's not Seraphina Hart. What the heck is that movie? I couldn't see Purple Rain when it came out. I think that it has sex. Purple Rain does have sex in it. So K.M. Cromwell, and y'all don't watch it. Purple Rain does have a sex scene in it. Cookies in the Bed. Yeah, I do too. I have Purple Rain on all those devices: VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. I actually have a file stored to my computer. The Daddy Was White and played in a lot of mobster movies. I cannot think of that movie that Whoopi Goldberg was in. I know what you're talking about. Corona? My brain keep thinking Seraphina, but I know it's not Seraphina. Seraphina is about the kids in Africa. Did you say it's called Corona? And I know I'm getting it mixed up with the movie that Ving Rhames was in too, and I know that's not it. Imitation of Life is my top 5. Ray Liotta was in it too. Y'all gonna have me Google this. I got my laptop sitting right on my lap. My favorite show is Under the Dome. Oh my goodness, my favorite scene is when the cow. If you watching Under the Dome, then my goodness, I don't even know why you're asking about an R-rated movie. Under the Dome was gruesome sometimes. When that cow got sliced in half, whoosh, bam. That book, you too young to read that book because the book tells a totally different story about how everything went down. Under the Dome, I didn't like the final season. They were just trying to do too much with, alien life for me. I didn't like the final season, but I did love Under the Dome, and I just absolutely love the book. It's 1,400 pages. Imitation of Life. I'm not an Imitation of Life. Whoopi Goldberg, little kid movie, Mama White. You got to put in the right keywords. My favorite movie is Left Behind. You read the book, Stephen King, Under the Dome. It is Karina. That sure is it. Yeah, Under the Dome was After I watched the TV show, it made me want to read the book. When I got that 1,400-page book at home and started reading Underdome, and I was reading in the beginning just the description. Stephen King is such a dynamic writer to me. The way he conveys a story, how he gets you trapped into it, I just love it. Okay, she is telling you the plot for Karina. Karina, that's what you were looking up. No, actually, I was trying to make sure that was the right movie. Okay, so I like Tim Burton. Um, as an actor, yeah, he pretty alright. He pretty decent. He pretty decent. So yeah, but yeah, purple. Ty, we gonna have to get you watching Purple Rain. Left Behind. Left Behind. I have not seen. I'm gonna have to look that up. And Ty, you said there's books that's associated with it. I'm gonna have to get at that too. Normally, if there's like books and a movie, I gotta watch the movie first because usually the books are so much better than the movie ever could be. So if I watch the movie, I won't be disappointed with the movie. There's only been one movie that I watched like that, and that was The Girl on the Train. The Girl on the Train, I thought was such an awesome book. But when they put it to the movie, I wanted to jump down on the railroad tracks and lay on in front of the train myself and just let it roll over me. They did that movie so wrong. And if I was the author of that doggone book, I'd have been mad that they did that to that movie. I couldn't stand that movie. But yeah, Purple Rain, let's go crazy. The Beautiful Ones, just I love me some Prince. Prince Roger Nelson. Happy belated birthday to him. You just saw School Days in 2016. Ty, where have you been, girl? I'm going to have to get with you. The saddest death in movie history ever. Which one do you think? The saddest death? Ooh. Don't do a poetry. It's about the second coming and the folks that were left behind. If I slip back to religion for a little minute, if I believed fully in everything that's in the Bible, I think the second coming already done happened, and we already the ones left behind. So that probably wouldn't bother me. I could watch movies about death. I just don't want me to die. When Cleo was killed and set it off, oh my God, no, Now it would have to be TT. Oh my goodness, I couldn't take it. Cleon set it off. It was TT for me and set it off though. It was TT's death and set it off for me. But Cleo's death was, yeah, that was a monster. I cannot think of the saddest death that I would. Ooh, goodness. Do I like waffles or pancakes? I'm a waffle girl. I like pancakes, but I prefer waffles if I make them myself. I like the Belgian waffles, but I do like pancakes. I do. You say waffles. But the weird thing is, like, if I go out to eat, like if I go to Denny's or IHOP or something, I always order pancakes. But at home, I'm always making waffles. So that's why I figured that waffles is my best. Am I my brother's keeper on Wesley Snipes? Yes, I am, and shot him. Oh, on Sugar Hill? Am I my brother's keeper? That's Sugar Hill. Oh, that was a good death. That was a good death. I'm trying to think of another, like, a sad death. I can't think of, like, the saddest deaths that I could... I think one of my worst deaths, and you didn't actually see the death happening, you just were told he died, was James on Good Times. I think Ty had mentioned it in her stream. When James on Good Times died, I lost my mind. And I was young when it happened. And when I saw him, the actor, on another TV show, I nearly lost my shit. I swear. Because when I was younger, I didn't realize that this was acting. I thought these was real people. And so when I saw him, I was like, oh my God, he got resurrected. He ain't dead. I went and told everybody, James ain't dead. Yeah, but with James on Good Times, damn. That's one of my most memorable deaths. And Paul Walker, when he died in real life, and then they played that out in Fast and Furious, that just gets me every time. Oh, it gets me every time. Am I my brother's keeper? That is New Jack City. I was wrong. I said Sugar Hill. Yeah, that was New Jack City. You sure right. with Nino Brown and his brother. Just yeah, Alan Payne. I haven't seen Alan Payne in a good movie in a long time. The last thing I remember him in uh was Jason's Lyrics. As far as a movie is concerned, I know he's been on TV. When Blue died on the Temptations, that was a moment for me. If you were in school, would you do homeschooling or regular school? Um, so you're homeschooled. As far as the social aspect, I think regular school. Um, and because but as far as um, information that we are taught, I think homeschool, because in most cases, even though you're going to public school as a youth, as a young child, you're still being taught for the most part by your parent and or adult. And the social, but the social and the social aspect really kind of like hinders a lot of people trying to fit in. So, but for me, since I was in the public school system, I don't think I could ever want to take away that experience at all. Even with, um, like as far as like Justice Hambert, you said that you homeschool. Like, is there like a certain curriculum that you must follow as far as state guidelines, or like um how do you choose what you are actually teaching the children? And like, if you don't mind sharing, like why did you decide to do homeschooling? Um, you was in preschool and kindergarten, but you went to homeschool because the teachers and students would pick on me. Oh, that is bullying in school. Goodness gracious. Um, yeah, bullying is. I don't know if removing your child from a school because of bullying is probably good as far as safety is concerned, but as far as teaching them how to deal with conflict, I think that removing them from the school for that purpose, um, basically, it's not helping them as far as like learning how to deal with conflict and everyday situations. So I mean, I'm not against homeschooling. All right, Cat Harlem, have a good night. Let me know when you want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, and I will be there. I'm the learning coach, but the school is virtual. They send me material. My daughter needs extra help. My son is a fighter. I don't have children yet, but I think I would want my children to have the same school experience as me. Yeah, one, I don't have a lot of patience. For some reason, children like me. I don't know why, but I don't have a lot of patience. Um, and I will be adding in my own curriculum. The same way as I did with my child going through public school. Like, she come home with a history lesson or something like this, and I'm like, no, this ain't what really happened. This is what really happened. So I will be off curriculum and time. I really don't want to dedicate my time to the education process. Say that part, the children are like me. You don't know why. So yeah, I don't necessarily like I have a lot of friends who are very involved in community, and usually when something go down, I'm one of the first people out on the street helping to protest. I'm writing legislators, I'm going up against police officers, things like that. But when they have like a function and they like, well, we need everybody to come out, and it has something to do with kids, and then they get mad that I won't show up, that's not my stilo. That's not my thing. Like, I will teach my daughter, and I will share information, but I'm not necessarily the person that wants to be the main educator. Um, I think there are people who are a lot more qualified than I am, but as far as life lessons, let me be that person. That's just, you know. So yeah, I just hope that with homeschooling that you are still having an environment, Carmel, that you have an environment that you still have some type of social aspect. You have to fill in the hours and cover the material, but I'm at work from home, stay at home, college person too. Yeah, like for you, like say you work from home, you pretty much at home most of the time. Um, yeah, I personally just wouldn't want to do it. I think that there are a lot more people out there better qualified mentally, not necessarily smarts, but mentally to deal with that situation. Um, like I said, I'm like you. I deal with depression, but I also have PTSD. I also am manic depressive, and I know how my manic mood swings and things just affect my child, daily, and to have her around me 24/7, witnesses and experiencing it, I don't want that around. I don't. Like I have friends that tell me that they think that I should be a teacher, that I should pick that up as a goal because, like I said, I'm very informative. I like to research and I can spread information, but I don't want to be the one responsible for molding young minds to that extent. I can help you with your math. That's pretty much it. I'm supposed to be flat out of my hair so far. I only got this part done. This is what I'll be telling you, Ty, and I'll be like, look, girl, I'm working on my hair. It take me forever to do it. I don't know what time it is. Anybody know what time? It don't matter what time zone you in. Just tell me what time it is. Because I still have to finish, Handmaid's Tale. I miss most parts of their lives so that I played a big part of my work. It's crazy, 18-hour split shift. So you were definitely looking on that bonding time that you have with your child. I totally understand that. Using the principal office basically every day for no reason because I'm disabled and those teachers didn't know how to teach their students. Yeah, the education system is very hard. 8:56. Okay, appreciate it. You in my time zone. You must be in the Central Time Zone. Um, Dealing with children with disabilities is very hard, especially since sometimes it appears that these teachers don't care. Um, and then as far as like, I'm not sure if you are um, African American or black child, or race actually plays a part of the educational system too. And the information that you are given through public school system is not necessarily directly related to how you are educated. It's your age. That's why you are Vietnamese. I know you said you lived there for 5 months. Okay. Yeah, and like the education system here in America is no match at all to what I was able to witness as far as the Asian education system. They are very strict on rules and regulations and following things a certain way. So it's probably best for your parents if they want to stick to those guidelines and those that way of life that they were taught and they grew up in, to homeschool their child being here in America. I could totally understand that. It's because it's such a cultural difference being in a public school, and then by you being, are you from Nigeria? No, Muhammad, I am not from Nigeria, but once I did my DNA test, I realized that I have some Nigerian in my DNA structure, so big up Niger. Um, let's see. I want children far away from me. I wouldn't want to be a teacher. Still have to figure out who is going to rear my children when I have them. Right now, it's a tie between between the nanny and the grandparents. Ty, you funny. Girl, let me tell you, you can bring those babies to me. I straight, people, they trip out when I say this. If I can get my Janet Jackson on right now and still have another child, I would love to have another child. I'm 75% Vietnamese, 25% Chinese, Native American. Yeah, when I did my DNA test, I was 86% African. And I believe not Nigeria was 28% of that. Then I was 2% West Asian, which is like Pakistan, Iran, all that area, which I know damn well that was part of Africa when I grew up. It was, but and then I 1% Native American, and then the last, I think 8% or so was Irish. That's basically what my DNA makeup was. Um, I just missed the whole question. What you're giving up your kid? What you're giving up your kids just like that? Yes, Ty can give her babies to me. They will be in good care, and they won't be homeschooled though. But they will be in good care. They will travel a lot because I like to travel. They can get to see their mama anytime they want to. Um, they gonna have a crazy like god sister, Keena, a cat and a dog, all that. I would take care of those babies. I actually thought about adopting. Hey, random TV reviews. This is Lynette in the building. So you ain't finna watch Queen Sugar tonight either. Cause I was just saying I'm not finna watch Queen Sugar tonight. I'm gonna catch it tomorrow. Yeah, everybody. I think majority of blacks in America, African Americans, we all have some Irish in us. So you have watched me for two. That's right. Ty have watched me for 2 years on YouTube. Her kids will be safe in these little arms of mine. Bring the babies to me. Bring the babies to me. I'm still trying to find out about her. So we practically family. That's right. I'm gonna meet Ty this year. I'm telling you, I'm gonna meet you before December 31st. Um, but yeah, say heck no, it comes on too late for me. Exactly. Gotta get to that good corporate American job. So I will be watching Queen Sugar tomorrow. That's why I said I wasn't even sure if I was gonna have people in this stream. Because I was like, they're gonna be like, Poetry, what the heck you on because Queen Sugar on? Because I don't watch it right now. And like I said, I still gotta do my Handmaid's Tale recap and review. But the Handmaid's Tale crew, the people that I have on this channel that watch Handmaid's Tale, they be so patiently waiting, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't recap and review that show last year. My channel would have popped way before now, because my last video got over 3,000 views, and it's just like, where the hell these people come from? And I appreciate them so greatly. My hair is not gonna be flat iron by tomorrow, I'm telling you. But plus it's hot here. So yes, by December, Ty, I'm meeting you. I'm just letting you know that after I leave Phoenix, as I go to Phoenix in around the first week of July, I'm going to Detroit to go hang out with B Fabulous You. She is doing a YouTube meetup and greet up at the Jim Crow Museum. And y'all may not notice, I'm very into the people. I'm very into the culture. I don't talk about it a lot on my channel. I love black people. And so our history in this country is of interest to me. So to go up here and meet with B Fabulous You and other YouTubers, I'm real excited about doing that. I've met B Fabulous You, Angela. I met her once. And then I'm gonna go hang out with her again. Then after I leave Phoenix, that's in July, mid-July. I think I'm going to New York in July, so whoever there, hey. I don't know if Tina's still in the building, but Tina was in New York. And I think I'm supposed to be going somewhere in August. I don't remember. But in September, my platoon from the Marine Corps, we still meet up. We have 42 girls graduate from my boot camp platoon, and at least 38 of us are still in contact with us. A couple passed away, and then the other 3 just don't want to fuck with us at all or mess with us at all. I forgot I had some youngers in here, and yeah. So I go meet with them, and that's gonna be in Birmingham, Alabama. And I don't think I got any other big plans as far as like traveling this rest of this year. So I'm gonna have to go down there and find Ty real soon. I did not watch The Royal Wedding. It's on Hulu though, so I could watch it, but I don't really have an interest in it. Everybody was so fascinated with the gospel choir that Meghan Markle had there. I care less about a gospel choir. So she got married. It probably was a beautiful thing. I do like weddings. say you overbooked this year, doing too damn much, and got to buy another car now. Oh, that. But did you? What happened to the car? Did it break down, or you didn't have no accident, or nothing like that? Um, my problem is I'm not that overbooked. I kind of am, because I told you I lost my to-do list, so can't remember dates that I'm supposed to be doing stuff, and then I keep booking stuff on those dates, and I'm like, ooh, my bad. So, but I want to get back to like traveling regularly. I love to travel, and I want to become a better vlogger. If y'all have never been to Random TV Reviews channel, they have a separate channel called Life with Us TV, and they just had a trip to Jamaica. Say, poor little tink tink. She was just done. Yeah, we gotta get you a new car. Then gotta get you a new car. So yeah, so Lynette and Stanley off of Random TV Reviews, they got another channel called Life with Us TV, and they do all their personal family vlogs on that one. And they just did this trip to Jamaica, and I was like, y'all turned the hell up. Like, my experiences though when I go travel for the most part is I'm normally not a resort stayer. I will find a guest house in the hood, kick it down there with the hood folks, this, that, and the third. That's just, I don't know how I am pretty much. But I really do want to have a full resort experience now that I watched Lynette and Stanley in Jamaica. I was like, maybe I need to go ahead and go down and get on a resort for real and do the whole shebang. Just go live it all up and enjoy that experience. Because I be trying to, you say Airbnb or resort pass. I don't know about resort pass. I'm going to have to look into that. I be trying to go get away from the tourists. So I normally don't go hang out on the resorts. The first time I booked a resort, let me tell y'all this story. Me and my girlfriend, I'm in a wheelchair race, and I hate this girl who gossips about me all the freaking time. I wish I had the guts to say, you're mean. I did it in San Diego. It was fantastic. Kay, and I'm going to come back to you. Yeah, I definitely want to do a full resort experience. So when I go to Phoenix, because like I say, I have like this, the travel people that I'm working with as far as like selling hotels and everything, and they have a resort in Phoenix, so I want to go down there and just enjoy the whole experience. I want to go book some excursions, all the stuff that I don't want to do when I'm on a cruise. I want to just go enjoy the resort experience at time and see what I can get myself into. However, I do want to go to an adults only resort. I don't want to be burdened with, as much as I love kids, I don't want to be burdened with people screaming children all over the place. I don't want to be worried about them in the pool when I'm trying to get in the pool. I want to try to go experience an adult only resort, or at least have sections specifically for adults. I just want to turn up with the people. But yeah, normally I would give me a look. Normally I don't even book a hotel. I get my flight, I get to the city, I meet somebody either on the plane or in an airport, and I'll be like, you know anybody that got a guest house or stuff like that? And that's how I find my places to stay. I just be straight winging it. I don't even worry about trying to get a car until I'm there the first day to see how the public transportation, because I don't mind getting on the public transportation. Whenever I bring grown folks session back though, when I bring that back, I'm gonna give y'all a story about my public bus experiences that I had that was grown folk related. So, but yeah, I don't mind popping on the bus. Now, I don't want to be like slumming it. Like sometimes you got these, what they call those, couch hoppers or whatever, that go around to different cities, different countries, and they will pay $5 to sleep on somebody's couch, and usually those are in the most destitute areas of town. I ain't gotta be like that. I want me a nice spot. Couch surfers. Yeah, that's what they call it. Couch surfers. I want me a nice place where I can lay my head and ain't gotta worry about bed bugs. I don't even want to worry about the owners of the house being there. But I don't necessarily I normally don't necessarily have to stay actually on the resort. You say you would be afraid to travel without booking a hotel. I don't even know how to ride the bus in my home city. Airbnb, I like Airbnb. I found that I had learned to like Airbnb. But the way I look at it, Ty, when I go to a city, like I could look online at all the different organizations and companies that, hey, Jada Diva, He said you can't travel either. Rob 93 was in the building early, Jada Davis. I'm gonna make sure that I tell you guys hi. Um, but yeah, I would go there because like usually when you're looking online, you're getting all the overpriced hotels. You're getting all the hotels that most tourists are probably looking at as well. And like I said, I normally don't even like to try to be around the tourists. And when you actually get into most cities or countries, you will find homestays or inns or hotels or guest houses that are not on those popular sites. So yeah, I'm like, I will wing it. I will wing it. I gotta think. I think I need to start being a little more cautious now, because I used to travel with maybe one or two people, but I want to start traveling by myself. When my sister worked for the Hyatt, had such a great hookup man. Keena, go in my room and get my charger, please. I think my phone died. My sister worked for the Hyatt. Had a say, I had a good hookup man for this the Hyatt up in Virginia. Brother used to always give me room rates for $16 a night. Because I found out that Walmart employees in a lot of hotels, they maximum rate that they charge of $20. And you usually got to show an ID and you usually got to book through a certain way, but he would always give me a Walmart employee rate on the rooms. Now I got a little other type of $37 a night. Oh yeah, he hooking you up. I very rarely pay over $40 a night for a hotel. And whether even if it's at a resort, the resort stays. I don't do all inclusive because I don't drink. So I'll be like, usually all inclusive is like not worth it for me because I don't drink, and I don't like to eat on the resort because a lot of times the resort food is
Stop.
is basic U.S. delicacies, or like you might always be able to get an Italian restaurant there. Am I doing this the right way? No, hand me the charger right there, please. The blue one underneath the bottom. So I be trying to go out and eat the street food and things like that. So I never really do an all-inclusive package. I normally don't do excursions.
What's burning up here?
I was flat ironing my hair.
I smell that.
I only got the back of my head done though.
I see.
My sister's ex-husband worked for the Hilton, and I would get rooms for $20 and $30 a night. Old purple hair girl peeked her head in and scared me.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
That's my baby, King Cromwell. I just got the hookup in New Orleans because she checked my ID and saw the U.S. Navy on it. I wish I would have got a doggone hookup in New Orleans. I did pay when I paid for the hotel in New Orleans.
Not that much. I don't think.
It was still about $40-$50. I liked the hotel itself. The location was kind of sketchy. I walked outside and grabbed my invisible pearls. Like, woo!
Kinda.
But the hotel itself was nice. I crashed my car, though. I crashed that rental car.
It didn't make sense on how it crashed either, so, you know.
I still got to pay Alamo for that damn rental car. Luckily, they only charged me $300. And them spirits was riding on my back, I'm telling you. And my spirits was riding me. So, yeah, don't be scaring my guests. Cayenne is only 12 years old, so you can't be scared.
I'm not that attractive, so I'm sorry.
And this is my baby.
What's up?
So, purple haired girl has pretty eyes. Oh,
that's just makeup. I'm letting you know that. My eyes are just...
She says thank you. She don't know how to take a compliment.
I sure don't.
She already like, this is just makeup. So, anybody else got any travel plans for this year that they plan on going? Well, and yeah, never mind. She gone.
What?
I was going to ask you to bring me something to drink too. I am thirsty.
Oh, you can get a bottle of water.
Is it a bottle of water in there? Yeah, bring me a bottle of water. That's what's up. Anybody else got any travel plans? None? It's supposed to be some type of big cruise YouTube next July. I wanted to go on that cruise. That's with Jay Wade. Build It, Fix It with Jay Wade. Colorful Camille. His wife Rita, but I can't think of her channel name right now. You going back to St. Lucia for work? I'm going with you. There's also a Vegas you need to get together in. Is Ghetto Reviews? Is she doing the Vegas one? So yeah, the big cruise. I wanted to do the cruise. There's two things that turned me off of the cruise. I just did a cruise to Cuba, and that was my third cruise, and I realized that I do not like being on that ship past 5 days. because I'm tired of looking at the same people. I'm tired of looking at eating the same food. I'm tired of going around the same floors. So after a 5 day cruise, I'm done. And that cruise next year in July is 8 days long. Um, that's the second thing. Like I say, it's 8 days long, and they are opening it up to families. I don't want to be around everybody's children. I say I love the kids, but I don't want to do it. I do not want to be around everybody's children. And Jay Way and Rita and Colorful Camille, I think they are some cool ass people. I just wanted to go kick with them. Sean Bradley is hosting the get together in Vegas. I don't know who Sean Bradley is. I've seen his name around YouTube, but I don't know who he is. And I know the Ghetto Review usually do Vegas because she lived there. But I would be game to going to Vegas. Like when I first started doing like started operating my channel, I came in when they were doing the blackout down in Atlanta. And I was thinking, man, that'd be cool as hell for me to do the blackout. And I want to go down there and be with all these other black YouTubers. And then something popped off, and I don't think they do the blackout anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, but I would love it. So, I'm going to have to check Sean Bradley's channel to see exactly what's going on with his Vegas thing in April. Now, I don't want to just, like, invite myself to stuff that... And, truth be told, it's a lot of YouTubers around here that I don't like. And I'm not sure if I want to hang around them. So I need to look at who his guest list is. I don't know him per se though, but I'm gonna have to check out his channel because I have seen his name around a lot of times. I think when I'm on Lady Nika's channel, it pops up in my feed that Sean Bradley did a video about her and why he was recommending people to her channel. So I think that's one place I know I always see his name because YouTube always shows me that exact same recommendation no matter what. But I can't remember where else I seen Sean Bradley's name. James Colwell. He puts his name. I think Sean Bradley always shows up in James Colwell's live streams. That dude cracks me up. So I got Cleveland, Virginia, and somewhere else after New York this year. So I did New York in November last year. I went to the ballet for the first time. Check my Twitter DM when I get a chance. I shall do that. I shall do that. You said you going back to St. Lucia to work this year. Ty may see me bum rush her in St. Lucia. I don't know. I ain't never been there. Have to go to St. Lucia. Get my feet in some sand. Hopefully I will be working on book number 4 by then. Yeah, that's about it for as far as my travels is concerned. Like I mentioned earlier, Ty, I think I'm gonna have to. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I want to do like a fitness. I want to get into a fitness competition after I get myself back fit. And I have one of the craziest goals. Anytime I tell everybody this, people are like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" I want to do a walk across America, like for real, within 5 years. I thought about this goal because I like to walk all the time. I like to tour the United States, even though I like to travel outside of it. And I thought about it before, and I started researching it, and I found that there's a lot of people that have done the walk across America. They usually start like in California, and then they walk all the way over to the East Coast somewhere. It takes them a few months to do it. And but everybody that I have researched have not did a complete walk. Somewhere along the way, they done got a ride from one city to the next. I want to do the full walk, so that's one of my lifelong goals. So I got to get myself back in shape. You want to do the walk across America? We're going to have to do it together then. See, my mama was concerned about me trying to walk across America by myself. We can do it together. I think most people that I found, they usually start in Oceanside, California, and they walk Highway 40 and do freelance work. Me being a writer, I want to just write it, just to be able to just write and write about my experience going across. The only thing I see that a lot of people were picking up sponsors. Get my doggone Forrest Gump on. He ran, but I want to walk. And a lot of people picked up sponsors. The main sponsor that I want is Brooks Shoes, because I know every 300 miles you need to change your shoes. So I want Brooks shoe line to sponsor me. So I'm working on my sponsorship packet right now, and I'm gonna get it done. If I don't care if I'm still 200 pounds in 5 years, I want to start that walk across America. By the time I make it over to the East Coast, I would have probably lost about 50, 60 pounds. So it ain't gonna matter what weight I am. But I really want to do a walk across America, and I'm starting to like get everything together. Like I didn't have a bucket list other than my Right now I'm self-publishing. The first book I published, which is this one, Doing the Damn Thing, I self-published and I put it out through Amazon. But I started my own publishing company, Just Read Publishing, and I also started a publishing company called Black Ink Publishing. Black Ink was supposed to be for all my more adult related books, like erotic books and romance, and Just Read Publishing was supposed to be open to more genres because I want to start publishing other authors. I didn't just want to be self-publishing myself and myself only. I want to continuously write, but I also want to help other authors. I want to become one of the Random Houses. Do you get to design your own covers? I do design my own covers. Do you have to pay to keep yours in the stores? Oh, on Amazon, we do pay a percentage of our royalties to keep our books online because they also print our books as well. But since my next two books is coming out, I'm not doing them through Amazon. I'm going through my own distributor. I have my own ISBN numbers assigned to my company, and with that, I could use any company that I want to print it. But I'm going to use Lightning Source as distribution because they will put it out not only on Amazon, they'll put it on Barnes and Noble. They'll give me a wider range of places to distribute my book. And the cost of printing is equivalent to what Amazon charges for Amazon Kindle. Amazon CreateSpace is very expensive as far as like what price point you got to set your book at. I do freelance editing right now, so right now I'm my own editor and publisher. You use CreateSpace. I didn't want to use CreateSpace because I didn't want to have to price my book at $13 and only make $1 from it. I use KDP because I was able to price point this book. I started it at $6. I went to $14. I can change my price anytime I want to, and I make 75% royalty off of it. So I make on an average of $7 a book, and I pay them $4 to print it. So yeah, but with me doing it myself, with Lightning Source being my printer and distributor now, I pay because my books are usually around 300 pages. So I pay them $4.58 for printing. They charge me a $50 fee to use their services. But if I order 50 books within the first 60 days, they pay me that $50 back. So basically paying nothing. The fee is kind of waived by me buying 50 books. So I always buy at least 100 books off top. And like I said, of my 100 that I bought originally, this book went to paperback back in November. I only got 4 books left. So me buying 100 books up front. With 12 cents came in, because I know you said you wanted to start writing books and you're still kind of young. If you have somebody that's helping you as far as like getting your to edit your work and get your illustrations done, if you're doing a book that's based for your age group, you can do an ebook on Amazon at no charge, no upfront charge to you. You're only charged the royalty fee once the book sells. So it costs you nothing to put your book on Amazon. And like I say, unless you got to pay somebody to do your cover. I taught myself how to do my own covers using this free program called GIMP. It is almost exactly like Adobe Photoshop. I am not on Fiverr, Justice Hambricks, because I initially thought I was going to put myself on Fiverr because Fiverr is a good way to get myself out there, but I'm not going to undersell my work. I'm not going to charge $5 to $10 for me to edit somebody's book. Mm-hmm. I charge the standard industry rates for like, I give an introductory rate for people. For the first 100 pages, you get charged $1 a page, but after that, it goes up to the standard rate, which is $3.50. But and that's for first time customers only. After that, it's $3.50 a page for just regular proofreading. If you want something more serious, more copy editing, where I'm doing research, the price goes up to a high as $4.50 a page. And I base my pages based off of your manuscript. So if you send me it already in book format, 6x9, 5x8, single space, that's not how I do my rates. I want you to put it in 8x10 page, double space at 12-point font, and then that's how I base my rates on her. But if you want the information, I could send you the link to my terms of agreement contract. You don't have to sign it. It's just be something for you to look over. And because my terms of agreement contract is electronic, if I update it or make changes on it, those update automatically. And anytime you hit the link, you'll get the more updated version of it. So yeah, I can send that to you if you want me to do that. Like I said, but I'm trying to get off of Amazon using either CreateSpace or KDP, because 9 times out of 10, most bookstores do not want to deal with you as an independent publisher from CreateSpace or KDP, because they need to know that there's inventory available. KDP does not allow you to put the barcode. Like, this is the ISBN code, but there's also a barcode that has a price point on it too. And most stores want the barcode to be swiped. Hey, Groxton Cupcakes. Oh my goodness. Yes, Bath and Body Works does have stuff for $3. We already know, girl. We don't win shopping. We done got us. I got me some Sunset. Keena got her some scents. Yes, we know that Bath and Body Works got those $3 sales going on. Your business email is on your about page. I will definitely send that over to you. But yeah, I wanted to definitely get off of Amazon and CreateSpace, because once you put your books on there, they are legally the only ones who is allowed to print your book for you. And like I say, even though this was a well put together book, I write fantasy, I write more serious, like psycho thrillers. I want to have the luxury of having hardbacks with the raised lettering. I wanted to do certain things like insert a black page in the middle, so like that could be a special collector's item and it would have my signature. I wanted to do other things with my books that I cannot have done with CreateSpace and Amazon. And by going through Lightning Source, it allows me that freedom. I also could just use a regular printer here at home if I wanted to, and I won't be locked into just having Lightning Source as my printer or my distributor. So yeah, that's one reason why I want to gear away from using Amazon as my actual printer and distributor. Although my books will still be available to buy through Amazon. Like right now, if I print out a bunch of books and I order through the author's copies, KDP didn't used to let you. KDP didn't used to let you buy books at an author's price. Now they do, so they are just like CreateSpace in that sense. CreateSpace has removed a lot of their editing programs. KN Cromwell, just ignore that person. They gave your book to some libraries, no payment. Right. CreateSpace gives your book to some libraries, you don't get any payment from it. But if you're doing it yourself, you can negotiate payments with that. You can go to college and universities. And I don't think CreateSpace allows you to do the college and universities. You can walk into local bookstores and put your books on consignment, which means that they are buying your books from you up front, and if they scan it through their system, it automatically shows up in their inventory, and your books will be rated with not book scanner. I can't think of the name of the system now. Say you wrote the damn book, no payment. Yeah, it's a lot of things that you don't get payment for with CreateSpace. Then sometimes CreateSpace will put you, they would just with their worldwide distribution, they will put you onto websites that will turn your book into an EPUB. EPUB is an easily accessible format, but anybody could pirate your book in EPUB. It's just an Adobe PDF format. No, KN, just ignore Ken K. He's a troll, and he probably don't even know what the hell a thought is for real. But we don't worry about him. And the only reason why I ain't cussed him out is because you in here and I'm trying to respect my youth for a little bit. But yeah, CreateSpace is it's a good tool for some self-publishers, but I think they are very overpriced as far as like like I said, for me, for this a 300-page book, they would not allow me to set my price lower than $13.98. I didn't want my book to be over $14. Good night, KN. Have a good night. Go to bed. Tell your parents, big ups for raising you the right way. You said you was like these motherfuckers. So, yeah, I didn't want to overprice my book. I didn't want it to be more than $14 or $15, and they said I could not set my price point for lower than $13.98, and I was not about to do that. With KDP and CreateSpace are both owned by Amazon. They just had different platforms. KDP allows me to set this book lower as $2.99 if I wanted to. So I preferred to use them instead. Yeah, that's just pretty much it. So, yeah, anybody else got any other questions? Does Kim want to know how to spell thought the right way? What's your question, Kim? Evidently, I have one. You here? You showed up for it. So, anybody else got any questions? I do still have to get to my Handmaid's Tale recap and review. I did not expect this live stream to go this long. Y'all know how I feel about long live streams, and my patience, my attention span is real short. I appreciate everybody here. If you were here supporting and you had a channel, go ahead and big up each other. Yeah, $13.98 for a children's book, and they gave the rest away. What you can do now, if you wanted to, you could transfer your book over to the KDP format. But the problem is that once you transfer it over to KDP, Amazon won't let you transfer it back to CreateSpace. But you could transfer your book from CreateSpace over to KDP, and you probably get more sales by lowering your price point on that book. Now you won't get the like library distribution and things like that unless you do KDP Select. What KDP Select though does is lock you in to Amazon being your only distributor. You couldn't like have books print out yourself and go resell them. All right, I will send you the link too. Thank you for coming in and stopping by, and I appreciate you being here. But I'll send you that link so that way you can look over my terms and you will understand why I'm not on Fiverr, because I can't lower my rates to let somebody pay me $5, $10, $15 for editing a book, because I'm very detailed when it comes to editing. Who else we still got in the room? I'm gonna wind this down in about 3 minutes. If anybody else had any other questions. Hey, Trisha Ann. I know you like, where is the doggone Handmaid's Tale review? I am still halfway through watching Handmaid's Tale. I had planned on getting up early this morning and watching it, and I did not get to it because I knew it was going to piss me off, and I didn't want to drive to work angry. And I went to the movies earlier to go see Ocean's 8. So when I got home, it was almost time for me to do this live stream. I was going to start at 7:30, and I pushed it back 15 minutes. Hey, Ashley. Ashley's still here. All right. Right, exactly. But yeah, I can get with you and I can help you try to get your next book project out in the works. I plan on eventually doing business with Lady Nika. She also writes as well, and I would just love to get a conglomerate of authors that I can help push their careers further. And like I said, right now with my own projects, I'm using myself as the test dummy. So Concede Nothing asks how to find illustrators. Now, for illustrators, now that depends. If you want somebody to actually draw you a cover, you could use Fiverr for that. You can use the Fiverr or Fiverr, Fiverr. You can find illustrators on there. Art students at universities, you can find illustrators through there. And then there's just like illustrators period. You can just Google search them on Facebook or whatever, and you can pop up illustrators. With the illustrator, what I would recommend for you to do is you tell them your vision, and then you let them come up with an idea. You see what they have to offer before you give them any doggone money. But as far as just like getting a book cover design, there's so many different sites out there. The one thing you have to be worried about is whether or not the image that they are using is indeed free of copyright issues. There's small photo manipulation tricks that they could use to help to not have you legally liable as far as a copyright infringement using somebody else's picture. Um, like this particular cover here, um, this back picture right here is from a photo off of a furniture store. This condom we took off of a condom site. The lingerie was off another model's page, and we took the lingerie and made it look like it was laying up on the bed. And this pair of underwear was something else. So by us putting all of that together on this one cover, we have legally made it a new picture. So that was a thing that we could do. Like I said, but for me, I'm trying to learn how to make my own book covers. And with my own book covers, I'm using a program called GIMP. It's free. You can download it off of cnet.downloads.com. I usually like to use CNET because most of those programs, you're looking for someone to illustrate original comic strip characters. I actually know a few illustrators that can actually do that for you. Are you on Instagram? If you're on Instagram, find me. It's My Twisted Lyf. The same as the channel name. It just doesn't have the TV with poetry. Just My Twisted Lyf. And I can connect you with some illustrators who do very good original work. And one sister I know is looking for work. She's already illustrated a few books herself. She's created her own website as well on YouTube. She has a web series that she created. Another sister named Terry, the illustrator. Like I know a few people that if you wanted to do comic book style, yeah, I know a few people, at least 3 or 4 people I know that I really believe in their work, and you can go to their Instagram pages and you can actually see the work that they've done, and then like talk business with them. I hook you up with people. I don't do any negotiations. Once I hook you up, I step out. So yeah, and if you want to, yeah, so just find me on there and I'll connect y'all. Matter of fact, I can call a couple people right now and just let them know. Because they're not on my Twitter. They're all connected to me via via Instagram. But these are like friends. Like I know them, and this is what they do for a living. Is let me sign back into my laptop. So yeah, just get with me and I'll get that to you ASAP for real. 6. Gotcha. Get that right now. Hold on real quick. I gotta do something real quick like. I'm doing something real quick. Give me a break here. All right, there we go. So, Ken K has now left the building. So yeah, no problem. Just connect with me, and yeah, I'll sit you all there too. Um, and like I say, I was telling Justice Hambricks, I do editing myself, but I don't charge like the Fiverr rates. I charge standard industry rates because I'm not going to undersell my work. And if you want me to, I can send you the link as far as like my terms of agreement contract for you to look over. So if you ever want to use me every time in life, you can do that as well. I'm trying to think. I know at least a majority of the illustrators that I know, they're all here in St. Louis, except for one. She's in Miami, but they work nationwide, and I really trust and believe in their work. So, okay. Anybody else had any other questions? I really appreciate y'all being here. I really not think people was gonna show up because Queen Sugar come on tonight, and I just didn't think anybody was gonna be here. I really appreciate that. Um, I don't know where the hell the dude Ken K came from. He probably the person that thumbs down all my videos. I got somebody on my channel that as soon as I upload a video within a matter of seconds, they thumbs it down, which tells me that they gotta be subscribed to my channel, and not only subscribed, they have to be with the notification bell on for them to know exactly when my videos post up. Because my regular people have time don't get my doggone notifications. So, but yeah, well that is it for tonight because I still have stuff to do. My nose getting stopped up. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, I think it's sad because they take all this time. Ken 9RU43. Thank you. Oh, Ken is down on my Instagram. I just got a message from Ken on Instagram. He want to send me a message too. I know I would love for you, Ty, to sing your troll song, but I can't. If y'all ever on Ty Bivens, y'all like Ty Bivens is like my sister that I've never met before. Y'all may hear me say her name a lot in a lot of my videos because I got mad respect and love for this lady. And she is like, to me, one of the live stream queens. She's very engaging with her viewers. She's very supportive. Good night, Tina Beth. Thank you for being here. She's very supportive. She has one of the best games on YouTube. I do Going Fine, IDGF, where you can go and you can win you a 3-night, 2-day stay at a hotel. So y'all gotta check out her channel on Sundays, on Sunday Fun Days, and she is the one who got me into doing live streaming. So, and I just like, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna get emotional. So as you can see, Trish, yeah, the person is just don't have a life. But what's your name? Ken, John Doe, Jean Doe, whatever name you changing it to right now. Where you live? Because you know you got something that you really want to say to me, I come find you, motherfucking ass. I'm that type of person. So, you know, I don't get punk off of internet thugs, you know what I'm saying, like that. But if you really want to see me, you really want to know who I am, let me know where you at. I got you. You say do it, but your bitch ass won't say where you at, because I find you. I can turn my GPS track on now that you done found me on Instagram, though. Thank you. Got you, boo. So, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace out, y'all. See y'all on the other side. Thank you for coming.